if you go down to the tombs today.
Guys, where are you?
It feels amazing, I've got to admit. One of the finest points of bringing my creations to life is when we have one of the meetings with the London Tombs. We have a character called Teddy Scare, who everyone seems to like, and they love him so much they actually want to include him in their Octoberly event Phobophobia. So it's really nice for something so award-winning and world-famous as the Tombs to sort of go, yeah, your creature is so good, we want it. So I think that's a good sign of things to come. See, that's what's so beautiful about tonight. It came from a press night at the London Tombs. I was here 2, possibly 3 years ago with Danny Thompson, and basically we were having a walk through, and they were saying that it was built on the plague pit, because it actually is built on the plague pit. And I was walking through and thought, what if they had a press night? Because, you know, there's a manageable amount of people, it's late at night, no one's really going to notice anyone going missing. Perhaps if something went wrong. Maybe people broke in and dressed up as the slashers, or just something, but then the whole angle of the undead, because it's on the plague pit, I kind of had the whole Evil Dead vibe, where maybe somehow the spirits rose up, it's like possessing the animatronics, because then they're not humans, they're harder to kill, and you can have more laws and restrictions on them. And it always kind of really evolved from there. They have been the most supportive people in the world. They have everything we've asked for. They've gone, yeah, they've let us shoot a pitch trailer here, they've let us have this here tonight. When the film's out, we're going to have another press night here. And they've been absolutely fantastic. And that night, we literally came up to them and went, oh my God, I've got an idea. And then they said, yeah, sounds cool. I just can't believe no one's done it before. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. We had, well, it will officially be announced tonight to the press. We had a meeting.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. It was, yeah, we had a meeting with Lyndon on Saturday at a fancy wine champagne bar, I think it was. So it was very, very posh. And we just got chatting. And I mean, he was in it a while back, but then because he had other projects and we were doing serial call and stuff, it kind of backfired. So, but the whole thing of the campaign we've been doing, the Fright Fest stunts, all that, so he's kind of built up enough of a splash that he sort of went, do you know what, I'm back into it. And yeah, by the end of the interview, he said, I'm on board, I'll announce it on the press night and go from there. Then they wanted, obviously we've got our script written by my wonderful scriptwriter, Michael Smith, that's really amazing. But anyway, yeah, they wanted to just like tweak it a little bit and make it more their sort of thing as well. But yeah, it's all go, it's amazing. He is a mixture of nightmares of many, many slashers. The first one, and most obvious, at least to me, is there's a little film called Demonic Toys, which I kind of like, as you may have guessed. So because of this creature, every film I have has a teddy bear in it, which is, whether it's an actual teddy bear that kills people or the killer has a sort of weird-looking teddy bear that they've messed up themselves. There's always a theme in it. And originally, Teddy Scare was called the Butcher. And he looked way, way, way too Leatherface. And his thing is he had a big axe with a teddy bear hanging off it. And I just thought that was a little too, I didn't really like it. But then you've got the Friday the 13th Part 2 with the bag on his head, and also got the orphanage with the bag on his head, a town that's feared sundown, the list goes on. It's quite an iconic thing. But I was thinking, if you take that, and I was thinking how to tweak it. And I was looking at Clive Barker's Nightbreed. I always loved the guy with the buttons for eyes. And the button eyes are the same buttons I used for my first funded short film called Bear Scary. So that kind of came into it, and I was thinking, well, I want to bring more of the teddy bear in, so I gave it a teddy bear ears, and then just looks at little planes. And if I just cover the bottom and gore, so it looks like he's gored someone at some point, and that just all came together. Obviously, put him in a suit, which is my American Psycho influence, and you've kind of just got this weird amalgamation of nightmares that everyone seems to love. Rob Zombie. Without a shadow of doubt, not the traders, pitch campaign to start with. It was Teddy Scare is coming, Clown is coming, Dold is coming. It was just a face. And someone said, "Trying to rip off Rob Zombie?" I said, "No, I am. I'm not trying. I'm very successfully ripping off Rob Zombie. I absolutely love him. He's Toe Pooper is my favourite director. He's him evolved. He's absolutely amazing. And as you can see from the posters of the Tombs, a lot of his lighting style he uses is in place already. So it's really going to bring it out. It'll be amazing." Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? She's absolutely fantastic. I didn't actually know I liked so many of her films until I sort of saw one called American Nightmare, and she impressed the hell out of me so much. I sort of went, oh my gosh, you're in those films. It's like just this one, and I sort of just went fucking nuts and just couldn't believe how awesome she was in it. And then in my weird, what was I, late teens then? By then, film was something people did that I would never ever do, and I thought, oh God, if I do a film, I've so got to cast her. Then, fast forward back 12, 13 years, I did a film called Three's a Shroud, which had the wonderful Susie Lorraine, who is also in Serial Caller, and she said, I'm good mates with Debbie Rochon, I'll put you in touch with her. And so my little geek mind just sort of blew. And I sent her the script for Serial Caller, because there's a character, and I was just like, Danny Thompson wrote the script, and she had a lot of ideas of the casting and who she wanted, because she'd written it, and she'd written a lot of her own experience. But I was like, this character has to be Debbie Rochon. Please, if you don't give me anyone else, please be this character. And she absolutely blew it out of the water.
So the dream casting.
So when the next film came along, I was like, do you want to do it? And she said, yeah. And yeah, she's absolutely amazing. Fantastic woman.
Whilst on the subject of other films you've made, what got you into making movies?
There's a friend of mine called Mark Pierce, who's a massive comic geek like me, and I just finished my band, Brand B. I just disbanded it. It wasn't going anywhere. I was getting a bit fed up with it, and I was kind of thinking, what's my next artistic thing I should do? Anyway, I get a call from my mate Mark, who said, I'm doing a short film. Do you want to help me? Now at this point, I knew nothing about films, absolutely nothing about them. But I was like, yeah, why not? Could be a laugh. So I phoned up my mate and said, right, we're making a film. How can you help? I need some help. So, right, first question, have they got lights? Of course they've got lights. They live in a house. She's like, no, damn, like redheads. And I just literally knew nothing. So our lights were a lamp with, I think it was either newspaper or greaseproof paper over the top. The boom was a crappy microphone sellotaped onto a broom. And it was absolutely dodgy as hell. But after those 4 days, there's a girl in the house who was also a director. And she turned around to me and said, there's something about this. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it you're quite good at. Just stick with it, see what happens. And I've won awards. It's just luck. It's just beautiful luck. That's all it was.